Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the next 3 months of October, November and December. We're going to talk about love, relationship, money, career, finance, so everybody will have to have something in this reading. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your spirit animal oracle. 3 cards jumped out of the deck when I was shuffling it. One of them is the Deer Spirit number 18, bring a gentle touch. You also have the Nightingale Spirit 41, love is all around. And you also have Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith number 30. So let's talk about the Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. This is kind of like telling you that this period of time approaching with something with a more diplomatic approach is very key. So make sure that you are not rushing into anything, you are not forcing anything, you're kind of approaching everything with a little bit of a gentle touch, whether it is yourself, whether it's a project, whether you're dealing with people. Make sure that you are bringing this gentle touch in. And as I said, the Nightingale Spirit is also kind of like, love is all around. So when you think about the nightingales, this bird is singing during the night. So some of you might be going through some dark period of your life, and this card is reminding you that love is all around you. So make sure that you focus on love, you focus on whatever makes you happy, and music might be playing an important factor as well this period. And you also have the number 30 Grasshopper Spirit, which is telling you to take a leap of faith. This is kind of like telling you that it's safe for you to go into a certain direction, a new direction, something that you don't necessarily have a lot of experiences, but the spirits are encouraging you to take a leap of faith into something. This can be a new job, a relationship, obviously can manifest in many ways. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is all about balance, juggling things that are coming into your way. This can be projects, this can be challenges, difficulties. This can be a sign that you are trying to balance your life in many areas. Some of you are balancing the amount of time you are spending on work versus your loved ones. Some of you are balancing a lot of projects. You're very productive, you're very inventive, and you're able to make things happen with very small resources as well. Some of you might be balancing finances as well. Whenever this card comes up, I always like to call your attention to the unlimited sign, indicating that you do have a lot of potential, and also the fact that you have these ships going on it up and down can indicate that sometimes you're kind of feeling really nice, really happy. Sometimes you might be feeling down as well. But let's see what other cards are surrounding it. Your reading starts with the Tower, which is this difficult, sudden change that comes into our life. It is in the past, so it might have already come into your life, where your life is turning upside down. Whatever you built up so far is crumbling right in front of your eyes. That's kind of the Tower. Nonetheless, it is all about change, swift change. That's not always easy to go through. This can be connected to an end of a relationship. This can be connected to an end of an employment, or a restructuring of some sort. Some of you might have to rebuild your life, your career, your relationship. Not necessarily can be connected to endings. It can be also just a sign that something totally changed in your life, because it's not the same relationship, it's not the same employment, whatever, or the same business industry what you are used to. But this is also changing the old ways and replacing it with new things. When Very important always to kind of note with the Tower that the Tower is happening in situations when you've been kind of staying in the same situation for way too long. Same project, same job, same company, same industry, same relationship, or staying single way too long. And when this comes in, this is kind of to help you to being freed. The universe is stepping in to lift you out of this situation of being feeling trapped. And this is kind of like brings you this recognition that helps you to move forward. The next card in your reading is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is the card of early successes. This is the card when you made your plans and you see that the plan's gonna work. You're gonna be able to achieve whatever you set for yourself as a goal. So maybe you're looking for a job, you're getting calls back, you started your own business, you're getting orders, you're getting contracts. Whatever you're doing, you see that it's gonna work. If you're single, this card is indicating that you're not necessarily looking to settle. You are enjoying the freedom, you're enjoying the adventures that are coming your way. This card also has an international feel to it when you're working in an international environment, or you're looking to take your business on an international scale. Some of you might be involved in a relationship that's international, and your partner might not be in the same place. But if you are in an existing relationship, this card is indicating that you're taking the relationship to the next level, to the next horizon, moving in, getting engaged, getting married, etc. Now the next card in your reading is the beautiful energy of the Empress. The Empress is all about abundance, long-term stability, caring, nurturing. This is the card that's indicating that something is coming into your life. You're kind of giving birth to something that brings you long-term stability, long-term happiness, long-term abundance. This can be a new job, a new project, a new business, a new relationship, or a new chapter in a relationship that's filled with love, filled with abundance, filled with prosperity. For some of you, it can also indicate pregnancy as well. But it's really important here that there's something abundant, creative, that's bring you long-term stability, something that you can rely on on the long run. The next card in your reading is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles as a court card can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This Knight is very meticulous, very precise. He is doing everything by the book. Because of it, he's spending a lot of time on the planning and not a lot on the doing. But once he gets going, the success is pretty much guaranteed. So what this means, it can mean an opportunity that's coming your way. It can be a business or job opportunity that's very reliable, something that you should definitely take into consideration. But it can be also an offer from the point of view that maybe you're trying to sell a property or a car or something, and you're getting a very reliable, very stable offer that you need to take into consideration. From a relationship perspective, this is an indication of something that you should like a relationship that's can be there on the long run, a very reliable, faithful person that's providing you long-term stability. If you're single, you can expect a relationship like this, or you might be already in a long-term relationship. But again, it can be also a sign that something is moving very slowly, like a very, very slow progressing card that the Knight of Pentacles is. But again, you need to look at the long run, that it's going to bring you long-term stability. And you have two cards here, both the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles are talking about long-term stability. Now, the Nine of Wands is indicating that you are very tired, you are very exhausted from something. You've been battling a lot, you've been through many changes, many difficulties in your life. and you're just tired, you're ready to give it up. that you just don't feel that you're going to achieve whatever you've been trying to. Whenever this card comes up, it's the message is very clear that you shouldn't give up, you should continue, you should keep fighting, because you've been through this, you know how to handle the situation, and you can practically see the end of it. You can see that the difficult cycles are coming to an end. You just need to keep pushing forward towards your goal. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. Only a very few % of people end up subscribing. So I hope you're going to be one of them. But I'm always very excited to read in a comment how this reading is resonating with you. So you read... Oops, oh my god, I got caught up in the microphone. Sorry for that. So your reading continues with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the card of lying, cheating, stealing, but also a card of taking a new direction and having fun. So, like, lying, cheating, stealing, it might be that, you've been dealing with somebody like that, or you need to be careful whether somebody wants to kind of mislead you. But you need to kind of look at it. It's a gold card, like it's yellow. You have quite a lot of gold cards here, and the gold card indicate positive things. And what is important with the Seven of Swords, that he's stealing those cards because he's stealing those swords because he doesn't want to continue to battle. He wants to apply a more of a diplomatic approach. So some of you need to think about here whether you should apply a different strategy at work and your relationship, whatever you're trying to balance. You might need to approach it from a different point of view. The next card in your reading is the King of Swords. So King of Swords is a court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is a person who's very smart, very logical, and he cares about the facts and the truth and nothing but the truth. This can be a leader, a leadership opportunity, a person you're dealing with who is willing to speak his mind and not really thinking about whether they will hurt you or not, because they only care about the facts and the truth. This can be also connected to clarity or the truth coming out. So maybe there's something where somebody is been trying to mislead you, but the truth is actually coming out. You're going to see things clearly. King of Swords can be connected to law enforcement, can be a judge or a lawyer as well. So if you're going through some kind of a legal process, you can expect this process to end. But it can be also a contract. Maybe there's an offer or that's kind of tied to a contract. But there's some kind of a transition there with those butterflies as well. And you're finishing the reading with the Six of Wands, which is one of my favorite cards because it is the card of victory, the card of success, and being in the center of attention. Whenever this card comes up, it's an indication that you're going to be successful. You're going to get the job, the position, the person, whatever you want. You're going to be able to achieve it. Everybody's want to work with you. Everybody wants to get to know you, and whatever you're trying to achieve here, you're going to be the one who's going to be successful. But definitely you need to pay attention to people that might be jealous of you, because they might be trying to steal your thunder. And again, like even with the diplomacy, it's very important to kind of balance that diplomacy and the gentle touch, what the deer spirit was talking about. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Hermit. The Hermit is all about looking for clarity, looking for what makes you happy, right? For some of you, it might be that you are rethinking your life, you're rethinking your purpose, you're rethinking your career, your job, your relationship, or your love life as a whole. The Hermit is going on his own because he wants to get the clarity and be on their own to kind of just be with their thoughts. Some of you might be meditating. Some of you might be just, relaxing and rethinking things. Some of you might be going on your own as well. And going on your own means that maybe you are leaving a relationship behind, or you're going on your own as a business. You're starting your own business as well. So that's all I have for you. Definitely claim the energy of success, abundance, and long-term stability. And I hope I'll be able to welcome you again.